Metal. Hello and good day, kids. It's Todd from ToJu Racing. We got Phoebe right here. We got a bone for Phoebe. You want this? Do you want it? You want the bone? Yes. Let me see. Yes. You pretty? Yeah. Here you go. All right. Here you go. All right. Welcome everyone. It's time for my Sunday night chat. I hope everybody's well. I hope everybody had a good week. All right, let's get right to it. So there was some scuttlebutt that occurred this week, apparently in the slot car world, that I wasn't privy to. I didn't see it. I guess I'm glad I didn't. You know, and not meaning anything by that. I'm just, you know, if there was any bullcrap, it's nice to miss it. You know what I mean? I guess it's all been worked out. I've heard it from multiple sources, so it's all good now, I guess. So metal, right? All right. So last week was race night. We had a really good race night. We've got a couple more race videos to get done and get out there, so please be patient on that. We also have a new trailer coming, and I don't know if anybody saw the picture I posted in the community page of the new pit garage that Den is building for the track. He has the lights working that are in front of it, and they look really nice, really nice. It's a trick picture. I'll post a link to it down below, so go ahead and check it out. Please give me a comment, let me know what you think. So, what else is going on this week? Just a little health update. I'm off my antibiotics now for my whole gut, intestinal crap, whatever. I still got some slight discomfort here, but it's somewhat minor, but they're fast tracking me in to get the scope. And we're gonna get things checked out with, you know, the camera. I am a camera. So I'm glad to get that done, but I'm not excited for the procedure. If anybody's done it, you guys know what I mean. The prep is the worst. So you know, we'll deal with that and get it done because it has to be. So, you know. And also, I'd like to give a special shout out to Pat from Pat Slots. Pat sent me a really nice message. We're friends on Facebook. He sent me a really cool audio message, and it really lifted my spirits that day. Thank you, Pat. Metal, you rock, sir. You really do. All right, so interesting in the slot car world. I've been keeping my eyes on Facebook Marketplace, and here locally, there's a track for sale that has the Cobra and the Cheetah. And it's like a 2-hour drive away, and the guy still wants a decent price for it. But I might message him and just see if we can work something out, because it would be really cool to get those. I don't need another track set, but it'd be cool to get those cars. And he has one more car in there that's an older one too, so I can't remember what it is at this time, but that's not that important. So it'd be cool to get those and paint them up different. If I had that Cobra, I'd paint it up in that Golf livery, which is kind of like that new Scale Extric. That just came out recently, if you haven't seen it. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you haven't seen that Scalectrix Cobra that painted up in the Golf livery, it looks super cool. So we got the Batmobile's gonna run some laps here while I'm chatting with you guys. Still getting it a little bit broke in, so this will kind of help it. All good. What else was I going to talk about? So we did have a problem from race night, and the problem is right in front of me, ironically. So I've got my start-finish line right here, and there's just not enough room. When I added the start light, I wanted to make the start light where we could see it, you know what I mean? I'm going to shut this off. The car's kind of loud, it's messing me up. So anyways, let me turn this down just a touch. So anyway, some of the cars are coming around the corner and they're still a little bit sideways when they're hitting the sensor, and they're missing laps, which is a problem. I didn't have that problem before because I had a full track length that I had to switch some things around when I added the start gate. So my solution to this is actual track expansion, which, gee, what a terrible thing, making the track bigger, right? So what we're going to do is, I'm actually going to show you here. Doctor Who needs to move out to the room out here. I'm going to sell Pinbot. Anybody want a Pinbot pinball machine? Talk to me. Then that'll give me the ability right here to move the track out about 2 feet, maybe 3 feet. I'm thinking 2. Each square is a foot, ironically. So 2 more feet of track. That would give me the ability to pull all this back extend that out, make my pit lane 3 lanes long, which I really want to do. And then I would like right here to get my S-curves back in there somehow. If I could pull this back to a couple feet, I might be able to pull that off. I'm not 100% sure on that yet, but you know, we'll find out. So it's all good. I do have a new car coming, Porsche 917. It's just waiting for it to show up. It's on back order, but I've got it all reserved for me and everything. Very excited for that car. I love those Porsche 917s. It's, I'm not going to say which one it is. I'll just wait until it gets here. So what else is happening? When we raced, I have to say, and I'm going to bring this up again. If you don't have one of these tire tuners, I really, really, really recommend you get one. We use this on every car just about before every race. We give them just 5 seconds and then we clean them really well on this, and you can just see the evidence here. They do an amazing job cleaning your tires as well as truing them. So if you get one of these, use this for cleaning your tires, even if you don't true it, and your tires will get clean as a freaking whistle. But it's nice to run it on this and just give them a quick scrape and then do that. I highly recommend it for your urethanes and for if you still are using rubber tires. And if you are using rubber tires, like Nico said, that slot car dude, get yourself some suntan lotion. Doesn't matter what. And lightly get that on your tires to where you can see it, and then, you know, dry off your excess and let it sit for about 30 seconds. And I think it makes them more pliable. I'm not 100% of the chemical reaction, but there's a video where Nico kind of talks about that a little bit more, I think. I'll try to find it and link it. I'm not sure if I can find it, but I'll try. So that's really cool. I do want to get some more stuff from Slot Track Scenics. Like I said, I want to get a Michelin Man and put him down there where the glowing ball is. I put that there just for reference, in all truth. So that's that'll be cool. But I don't need much more. Like I said, I'd like to get a TV tower there by the Union 76 thing of some sort. I could even, you know, craft one up myself with just some small wooden, you know, some MDF pieces even left over from all the Slot Track Scenics. I kept all that, and I can trim it down on my jigsaw and just build a little platform. But I want to find a cameraman. I was watching a live video, Area 51 was at a new raceway, and he had a beautiful camera and cameraman, but I guess his neighbor is a plastics guy and does 3D printing for a living, so they worked out something and did a really nice figure. So if anybody out there has access to a 3D printer and can hook me up with a cameraman and a TV camera, I'd be happy to buy one from you. Let me know. You can shoot me a message. We actually have email now, ToJuRacing@yahoo.com. So check it out. There is a link here on the page as well. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to do something a little different this week. You guys read? I'm sure everybody reads, right? This is my current book I'm reading called The Bone Ships. Other Dave, who races with us, and is my margarita and Mexican mate on Friday nights. Him and me and both the Daves always go out and get Mexican and margaritas on Fridays. Dave the Hat Man makes it pretty often, but not every time. So anyway, this is a really cool book. It's kind of like Master and Commander meets a pirate story. It's about these ships that are made of dragon bone ribs, because they don't have wood that is strong enough to make a ship, which is really neat. I highly recommend it. It's a really good, really different book. I'm almost done here with the first book, just a little bit left, and I'm going to go ahead and get the second and third book and check those out. They're nice reading. I usually read a lot of Warhammer 40K, Battletech, Conan books, fantasy books, you know, all kinds of stuff. Some horror. I like King a lot, and oh my God, the guy who wrote Weave World, Clive Barker. Clive Barker's really good too. To me, anyway, you know, that's a very subjective subject. And the other thing I'm going to bring up a little different. CD of the week, the new David Gilmour, Luck and Strange. It's actually playing in the background here. It's really good. If you're a Pink Floyd fan at all, I highly recommend it. You probably know, or follow him. if you are a big Floyd fan. But if not, it's really cool. It's a really calm, tranquil album. So I highly recommend that. Another one I picked up is Wes Montgomery Live Full House. This is from 1965. He's a jazz guitarist. Really, really great quartet. Really good stuff. I don't listen to metal all the time. If I did, my brain would probably fall out more than it already is. You know what I mean? So we got race night coming up again this Saturday, probably. We're not sure though. We hope so, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I got to check with the guys. Tomorrow's Monday, I usually do. We'll probably race Saturday night. And Saturday also is one of the car shows, Cars and Coffee. I guess those are all over the place. But anyway, I'm hoping to get everybody together. Mike has a really nice GTO. Kurt has a really sweet 69 Firebird. I've got my 65 Belvedere. Dan has a 32 Ford, kind of a rail job with a crate Chevy motor. He calls it a mutt. It's an old sedan, kind of rail job on rails with the motor sticking out. Looks really good to me. And some slot car news, back to that. So I did order a Legends car for myself and for Dave the Hat Man, Pioneer Legends. And mine's going to be a kid. His is a kid as well. His is pre-painted, mine is not. I'm going to do mine up in the Golf livery. Mine's the, I think it's the 32 Dodge sedan, and he picked up the 32 Ford, the black and green pre-painted one, you know what I mean. We're kind of excited to try those out. It should be interesting and pretty cool. I've got to do another order this week of the guardrails for those two sections of the track, and the Jersey barriers I'm going to put here. I got to do that. I just haven't gotten it done. I've been busy. It's been a crazy, crazy week. I went and picked tomatoes yesterday at an Amish farm that's about, I don't know, it's about a 40-minute drive out of town, but it's worth it. They have all the tomatoes you can imagine. They just fields and fields, and you just get to go pick them. And they have peppers and eggplant and corn and, like I said, all the tomatoes and lots of other stuff too. Anyway, it's cool that you get to go out there and pick your own. Like I picked up 16 jalapenos for my salsa I'm going to craft up tomorrow, and it was $1.15. Not kidding, fresh, and they're nice. I can tell they're spicy just by the way they sell it. It's spicier than most jalapenos, I should say. I eat pretty hot stuff. I guess Shotgun Dave makes some hot sauce, which I'm curious about that, Dave, if you ever get to see this actual video and check it out. But so I'm kind of excited about those Legends cars, to get those and be able to build it and actually paint it. That's going to be fun. I'm very excited for that. I mean, I like buying the pre-made cars, but building your own's cool, and giving it your own livery and decals. Decals, I still got to get the decals on my Roadrunner. But the reason I hadn't had that done is I was out of decal set. I did get up to the hobby shop Saturday and pick up some decal set, and then I picked up the light blue paint that I'll need for the Golf livery. I already have the orange because I actually have to repaint Den's Roadrunner. He wants that to be orange with a flat black hood, which is how they were available from the factory in '69. Hi, Phoebe. You a good girl? Yes. Are you a good girl? Yes, you are. You're on YouTube. Yeah. You want to be a YouTube star? Yes, you do. What a good girl. Phoebe's an outstanding dog, you guys. I really love my dog. Dog, pets are family, you know what I mean? All right. I don't have a ton to go over this week. I was trying to think of what else. You know, like I said, I got to do the track changes. When I do that, I'm going to have to do the table and all that. That may happen before winter, though. I just need to get Pinbot out of here so I get Doctor Who in there, and then I've got the room. And it's just a matter of going to Menards and building a frame. I will have to pick up another table because right now I'm just using a stool on that because it's really small, but not a very big extension. And another thing I am going to do is I'm going to take my track extension where you add the 3 people, and I'm going to extend that cable out so it's about 5-10 feet long, and then I'm going to move those stations over further over there so that these guys can fan out a little bit better, and then we can still film from that angle right over there and get the whole track, which we found is about the best angle we can get. That way your videos aren't cutting this off. And another thing Den figured out for me is we figured out how we can record the phone so that the phone app can be recorded and we don't have to have a camera in front of the phone, or the I cannot talk. Let me start over. Dan showed me how to do recording on my phone so that it can record whatever I'm doing. So when we're running the Smart Racing app, we can record it, and Den can have that clear video to use to add into the race videos, so that it's not us putting a camera in front of the television and recording that, because that looks, it doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look nearly as nice as, you know, everybody else's videos where they've figured out how to do that. So we figured out how to do that. What's really good. Thanks, Den, for the help. Den helps out a lot. He's a really good guy. So, yeah. One thing I want to say to everybody, be young as often as possible, man. That's why we race slot cars. Have fun. Smile, like Pat says, if you didn't check out his video. Smiling is infectious. I always try to smile to everybody. So today I actually went on a bike ride with Phoebe. In the morning we go ride the dirt trails, and she does about 5 miles with me because she is a trooper. And we have a really nice ride together. We get to get out in the woods. It's nice, you know, it's in the morning, it's cool. It's very nice. Anyway, and then I had to drop my 65 Plymouth off to Den because he was fabricating up some brackets for my new radiator shroud, because the ones I got didn't work right because they're for a different year. Classic Industries. They're good and bad. Anyway, enough of that. But I had to drop my car off, and I just rode my bike home most of the way. Den got me out of town a little ways, and then I rode the last 12 miles on my road bike. And you know, I smile and wave to everybody when I ride. You know, the people that don't have headphones on and actually hear me anyway. But, you know, smiling to everybody's infectious. Most of the time, you know. And it might really make somebody's day who's having a bad day, because I had a terrible day Friday at work. I don't even want to go into it. It was that crappy. Anyway, but you know, we're through it now. We had a great weekend. You know, I'm feeling better. I'm getting these health issues licked. My weight's staying at 190. I'm working out again with weights, which is really good, because I kind of lulled on that for a while. I did that a lot when I was younger. I actually did a bodybuilding show when I was about 20-something. I don't remember. Anyway, good stuff, man. So, yeah, be young as often as possible, man. Race your slot cars, smile, have fun, take care of your family, take care of yourself. All right, that's all I got for tonight. See you later, slot cowboys. Race on. Bye-bye.